Check. Check, check, check. Check. Check, check. All right, we got audio working. Be just a second. Check, please. You guys just heard me hit my foot. How's it going, everyone? We're here. Jeff, Singy. As always, thanks for being here. Okay, wow, this is this is quite the angle. Is this camera actually working? It is. Okay, cool, it is. It's a little low. Let me see if I can adjust this just the slightest bit. I guess once we start cooking, I'm gonna adjust it. Looks like it's kind of an awkward angle right here. Whoa, that's cool. I didn't know you can have redemptions pop up on stream. Yeah, man, I can show you the link. I can show you. I had to sign up for a third-party thing. Of course, I missed it. What did you redeem? Or what did somebody redeem? Kiss Chaircoon? Yeah, I'm going to have to do an IOU on that one as well, because we're starting down here today, because we got a lot to do. So today, we are going to be making a non-spicy gumbo and some fried chicken skin. So first things first, we are going to make some rice. Let me get my phone camera working over here. How's everyone doing, by the way? Man, this week went by so fast for me, I don't know. Other people, for me, weeks always go by extremely fast. Everyone else always is like, is it Friday yet and it's still Thursday? But for me, it goes by really fast. You can kiss the stove? All right, kiss the stove, that'll count. Good thing I just cleaned this thing. It was greasy. Wait. Hold on. You can get two angles of it. All right, I'll kiss the stove for you and we'll call it even. Jeez. There it goes. There it is. Stove Coon. We got Stove Coon. We got the kiss for Stove Coon. He's gonna get hot lips. Ooh. All right. First things first, we're gonna make some rice to go with this gumbo. First thing I'm doing. Ugh. Getting this huge thing out, and I should get a longer shirt. That nearly showed my butt cheeks. Sorry about that. Jeez. Harder than they are now. Sheesh. All right. All right, so we're gonna get 1 cup of rice made. We each eat half a cup of rice, so 1 cup is perfect for us. Let me get this thing plugged in. Free show, that's right. I'm honestly probably gonna change these pants. Okay, here we go. We got 1 cup. Ooh, it was heavier than I thought. I'm probably gonna get banned for that, huh? Showing that skin. Is that a detergent cup? It looks like one. It's actually the one that came with the rice cooker. Because even though it says like 3/4 cup, if you measure up to this 3/4 cup line, it's not the same as a regular US 3/4 cup line, which is kind of weird. I don't know why that is. Why, if anyone has more knowledge on rice cookers and why, it'll say like 2 cups in here, but it's not actually 2 cups. It's their version of 2 cups. In fact, 1 cup in here is actually equal to about 3/4 cup of a standard US cup for some reason. I don't know why. But first, like always, I just washed my hands, I promise. We're gonna rinse this guy out. Get all that extra starch out. Dump this excess water out. And then for every 1 cup of rice, I do 1.5 cups of water. So there's 1 cup. And then, oh, that was close. 1/2 cup. I just splashed water all over myself. And here we go, that's good. Now we are going to just get this started. Washing rice is important. It sure is. You know, I'm going to change these pants. I feel like I'm going to accidentally have like a plumber situation here. I will be right back. Well, actually, I can take you... Well, you guys could still hear me. Tell me if the audio cuts out. I mean, my house is pretty small. Is that weird? You guys are going to hear me change my pants, but it'll be all off camera. Yeah, these are a really old beat-up pair of pants that I usually only wear at home, but I forgot. Forgot that I was wearing them today. So let's not give Twitch a free show here. Man. I'm so excited to eat the gumbo. I've been looking at pictures of gumbo for like the last 2 days straight just because I've just been really, really hyped for eating it. I'm kind of nervous to make it because, you know, I'm just a guy from California. I'm afraid that people from the South that actually know how to make real gumbo are going to think that mine's a cheap imitation, but, you know, mine's like a simplified version. All right. Coming back down now. You can hear how out of shape I am. Running down the stairs. Bro, those... It's time for shorts. Bro, those pants look like the ones I used to wear during soccer. Were they Adidas pants also? Because that's pretty much I got... So as you guys know, I'm not tall. So I would a lot of times shop at the kids section and get the largest size they have to save some money. But the XL was still a little too small. Yeah, it's just a less spicy version. That is true. That is very true. All right. Enough looking at my sink. Let's start making the gumbo. Oh. 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 I made a list of notes because I knew on the spot I would forget. All right, onions, celery. Okay, we'll start with onions and celery. And I did check the fridge this time, yesterday. I made sure we had just enough of everything to get this going. I made way too much celery last time. I think that was like 30 minutes of just making celery. But we're not going to make that much this time. So we're going to get all the vegetables out that we need. So here we got white onions, some bell peppers from the last time I cooked this, already cut up. I just put them in the freezer. We got some frozen okra at the store. Frozen okra. I don't have to chop them up now because they're already pre-done. Then we got celery. Sir, what is going in said gumbo tonight? Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. All these vegetables are going in. On top of that, we're also going to be having a traditional... Oh God, I think this is dripping. Hold on. We also have skin on but boneless chicken thighs. Oh, you don't see, all you see is a napkin. There it is. Little weird and crunched up looking in there. And traditionally, gumbo uses andouille sausages, but those are too spicy for me. So instead, we're using some just like regular beef Polska sausages. Beef smoked sausage. I always call them Polska sausages, but these are actually beef smoked sausage. They're very good, very good. Especially if you're weak like me. Benji Molly, what's up, man? What's up? So let's start on this. So we're gonna start by prepping some vegetables here. And I probably need to mute for a second because I want to sharpen my knife. And I remember last time killing your guys' ears, I think. Did it hurt last time? Let me see. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Nothing more dangerous than a freaking dull knife. Save me a bowl? For sure, dude. You guys ever watch, there's a guy named Quang Tran on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. He does all these cooking videos, and at the very end, he shows the dish. It looks so beautiful, and he's like, when are you guys coming through? And I get so sad every time. I'm like, I'll never get to eat it. Okay, I'm gonna mute for a second, because here, I'll give you guys a sample. I don't think you guys want to hear that. Give me like 3 seconds. Okay, maybe 5 seconds. Let me mute. Yeah, you're right. What am I doing? I should be trolling. I should put my mic right up to it. Oh God. Not loud enough? Oh God. Is that better? I'm getting real close. Y'all are sadistic. Okay, we're good. Was that like nails on the chalkboard for you guys? There we go. My ears! Okay, let's get a cutting board. I wrote things down in an order because I want to cut the chicken up last, since once I put chicken on this cutting board, I won't really be able to use it for anything else. So let's start with the vegetables. Like there's a little vibrate, that's it. Maybe Jaff just has really good ears or something. Oh, my privacy filter thing. Okay. Wow, this angle on this camera is way off. What is going on here? It's like kind of sideways here. Okay, how about here? And then move this closer. Yeah, how about that? That's like the one. That's like the one sound I can't stand. This knife sharpener or nails on the chalkboard. I hated even writing on chalkboards, dude. When people, thank God it's over. Sorry, bro. Couldn't help myself. Dude, the worst thing is when people eat and the fork scrapes against the plate. Oh God, it happens so often in public and I can't say anything and I'm just like, I just want to kill those people. In Minecraft, I want to kill them in game. I would never imagine killing someone in real life. I'm talking about in the game, of course. Rubbing silverware. Oh, metal on metal. Yeah, dude. You know, it really sucks that I like to cook, but I also can't stand that sound. It's a little ironic. All right, let's cut some onions. We're gonna do my really terrible technique. I've watched all these fancy tricks online, how to properly dice onions, but I have my own way. It's not efficient, but it's just what I've been doing for the last 10 years, 10 plus years, probably more. And it's what I'm used to. All right, cut it up. Oh wow, this knife is extremely sharp. I didn't even sharpen it as long as I wanted it to, because I was just kind of being impatient. But it's super sharp. Okay, this is going on TikTok, so I have to record a couple bits of me cutting it without me talking so I can use it. I think there's a bit of a stem on that one. Wait, here we go. Here's ASMR for you guys. I'm getting close to my fingers. Oh God. There we go. Is that some nice ASMR? Whatever. Let's see. We're just going to use all this. Oh no, some of the pieces are kind of long. I'm just going to do this. We're just going to chop them all up. These white onions remind me of a taco stand. Just smelling these fresh cut onions. It smells so good. Are you an onion crier? Usually not. Hola, what's up, BJ? Welcome, welcome. Well, also what helps, actually, you know, I usually am an onion crier, but this onion's been in the fridge for like 3 days, so it has no power over me. So here we got some onions. I'll set that aside. I should have gotten the big cutting board out. What am I doing with my life, guys? Terrible. Next we are going to have celery. That's the only other thing we have to cut, I think, besides the sausage and chicken. In terms of vegetables, this is it. Those knife cuts, those knife cuts, Gordon would be proud, if only. He'd make me an idiot sandwich. Oh wow, that was blocked by the camera, but I just dropped the celery. Dang. It's all right. We got plenty of celery. These look so good. These are actually a week old. Because I actually was supposed to stream this last week, but Thursday of last week I worked until like 3 a.m. So on last Friday I was like, I'm not doing stream. I'm taking a nap during when I would normally stream. So Celty likes a lot of vegetables. So how about like how about 4 of these celeries? This is probably good. You can always make a cat hand and make it easier to make smaller cuts. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I've heard, yeah, doing that. That's what I should be doing. That's how I was taught to do it, but then I got lazy, and I don't know. I gotta do that. I gotta practice my technique here. We're gonna wash the celery. It already looks pretty darn clean, but you never know. BJ. All right, celery time. So we're just gonna cut the seed. I waste a lot, actually. We're gonna cut just the end pieces off. I don't like these. And then, I guess the very ends. I just don't want the very ends. Is that wasteful? All right. Oh man, it smells so good. Celery, super fragrant. Chef Jaff is here to help. Hey, so what is your signature dish, Jaff? What do you like to make? I know BJ said he makes tacos. In fact, Benji was actually a very good cook himself. All right. I don't know what the proper technique for cooking, or cutting celery is, but this is what I normally do. Oh, my hand's like blocking it, isn't it? I'll just kind of do that. Oh, it's not even. That hurts. And then after that, just kind of go downward. Am I blocking it? No, I'm not. Thank goodness. Carne asada. Celery and peanut butter. Yeah! I did just buy peanut butter. Do you marinate your own carne asada? Because I buy it pre-marinated. I love carne asada. There was like maybe a 3-week period where I was eating it for lunch every day. Well, not every day, like 4 days a week. I was eating carne asada. But I don't know how to make the marinade. At the store, I saw a mix for the seasoning, but I'm pretty sure there's more to the marinade than just throwing a seasoning on it. Maybe not, though. I don't know. What do you mean only? No, not only tacos. I'm saying that that is one of your signature dishes. Did I say only tacos? BJ can only cook one thing, and it's tacos. No, that's not what I meant. Or is it true? My bad, dude. No, that's too funny. You buy it plain and just use salt, pepper, garlic powder? Oh, that's it. And then do you put it on the grill or do you cook it on the pan? Honestly, that sounds good. And what kind of beef do you use? It's just tacos. Singyi, what's your signature dish? Or I guess if not a signature dish, like a go-to dish, something you just you don't know what else to make. You eat it all the time, so what would it be? Oh shoot, I've been exposed. It's just tacos. Espaldilla? I don't know what that is actually. What is that? I don't know. I think my signature dish is fried chicken. Although I have a literally unhealthy obsession with ground beef. I think I ate a hamburger like 3-4 times this week. Sometimes I'll eat a hamburger like 4 to 5 times in a week. It's so bad. But since I started exercising, I stopped gaining weight. So my cholesterol's probably horrible. My doctor called yesterday asking if I wanted a physical since it's been over a year. But I know they're going to tell me my cholesterol's bad. And, why would I pay money just to hear bad news? So I said, no thanks. Nothing yet. It depends on what I'm in the mood for or what's in the fridge. Okay, so you just you'll see what's available and just make something out of it. That's cool. I always make the same 5 dishes, it feels like. My go-to dish, probably a burrito. It's like an upgraded taco, right? Yeah, I guess that's true. Depends on the mood, if you want flour or corn tortilla. That's kind of what it comes down to for me, at least. All right. Wow, we're almost done prepping vegetables. This is nice. I gotta make sure, you know what I didn't check for? It was if we had chicken broth. I might have to use some water, which would be really unfortunate. But we're putting a bunch of Cajun seasoning into this, so that should make this pretty good. This knife is so ridiculously sharp. If you guys don't have an electric knife sharpener, I really recommend you get one. It's so awesome. I've had these same knives since 2016. And yeah, they still feel brand new after I sharpen them. They're awesome. Okay. Espaldilla is like a back shoulder cut. That's pretty cool. I didn't know about that. Because the beef I buy is always like what is it, ground beef. Like I'll get ground chuck, or if I make my own ground beef mixture, I'll get ground chuck mixed with sirloin and ground brisket, or I'll buy ribeye for steak or New York. But yeah, I hardly ever buy any other cuts of beef. I mean, I guess when I buy the carne asada, they don't tell me what kind of beef it is or what cut it is. I just see meat with seasoning on it, and I'm like, cool, I'll take it. Maybe it's the same part. I kind of want to look it up. It's cut super thin, so I mean, that's what kind of throws me off, you know? So obviously it's not like a premium cut of meat. It's not an expensive cut, since they probably got a tougher cut and just cut it thin for me. That's what I assume, at least. I'm getting so lazy. All right, just a little bit more. One more thing of celery to cut, and then we're moving on to cutting up meat. Talking about, oh, your prep space is nice and tidy. When I cook, the kitchen explodes. Oh, it's tidy for now. Just you wait. Just you wait. In fact, last week I kind of got in a little trouble. Well, I don't know. I guess you wouldn't say I was in trouble, but what was off the camera was so messy. There was flour everywhere. And I was just like, that's expected. She's just used to it. I'm glad it looks tidy now. I'm on my best behavior because the camera's on, but it doesn't usually look like this. Talking about tacos, I gotta go back to TJ to get me some. It's got a good amount of fat and meat. You know what? The pre-made carne asada that I get doesn't have enough fat on it for my taste. So maybe I should just make my own beef. Maybe I should just do what you do and get a nice fatty cut. Like, I wouldn't even mind using it. I don't know if a chuck steak is too. Do you guys hear that? I don't think a rice cooker is supposed to make that sound, is it? It's like making a popping sound. Oh, I know what it is. I'm so dumb. When I was putting water in, I forgot to dry the bottom of the bowl. So it's probably just, you know, water heating and going all crazy. I was like, what the heck? Wait, don't forget about milanesa, since you guys are talking about meat cuts. Oh, so what kind of cut of beef is that? I mean, that's basically just like a Mexican beef cutlet, right? It's a tenderized piece of meat that's breaded and fried. I've had that on a torta, like on a sandwich, and I thought that was delicious. It's not my #1 favorite because it's not as flavorful as other stuff, but I mean, it's awesome. I should try to make that one time. I make katsu on stream. So, I mean, that'd be like Mexican katsu, wouldn't it? All right, we got celery, we got onions, and now we're gonna cut up this whole thing. Oh, upside down, sorry. We're gonna cut this whole thing of beef smoked sausage. Torta de milanesa. So good. I haven't had that in years, actually, now that I think about it. All right. We got some sausage here. God, I love this stuff. I honestly would kind of prefer to not use chicken at all, but I'd feel a little guilty just eating a huge thing of just all sausage and rice. It's just not that healthy. I mean, this thing's gonna be loaded with butter. Just you wait, guys. Maybe it's pointless for me to be, you know, trying to be a little healthy or a little bit healthier. Okay, so we got some sausage. I don't know how big I want to slice them. It's probably easier to eat them if they're bite-sized, but it's easier to find them in the mix because it's going to be a huge pot mixture of just a whole bunch of stuff. So maybe I'll leave them a little big so it'll be easy to find. There we go. Just cut them like that, and we'll get to our next half here. And then after this, we're going to remove the skin off the chicken. We're going to leave the chicken whole, but the skin we're going to cook separately. We're going to deep fry that. I know it's not traditional. This is where it becomes my take on the gumbo. Is I like to have a side of crispy chicken skin with my gumbo. I feel like it just goes really well with it, you know? Just the Filipino in me, I guess. Chicken chicharron, so good. Once in a while, it's not that bad. That's true. I am exercising 4 days a week, so a little over half the time, or a little more than half of the week. Every day I'll do weightlifting and all that. And that's helped me a lot. You know what? I should get I'm just going to get a separate cutting board for the chicken. Isn't that beautiful? There we go. So on top of this, we also, like I said, we got some green bell peppers, which I already cut up. And we got a bunch of frozen okra from the grocery store. Kind of hard to see here. But yeah, now let's work on de-skinning the chicken. Let's move this aside here. Get a separate cutting board. There we go. I bought some pan talera the other day and made some fire tortas. What kind of meat did you use? Dude, when I go to Vallarta, the Mexican grocery store near me, as soon as the fresh talera bread comes out, I just see all these moms just like hovering around waiting for them to deliver it. And as soon as they dump the fresh batch in, they all just are like hawks. They all go in and grab a whole bunch. It's crazy. Oh, the beef. There we go. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, does this smell funny or anything? Okay, no, thank God. It looked a little funky. The color looked a little off on this chicken. I don't know, because I thawed it from the freezer. It's been in the fridge 2 days, so I was a little nervous, but looks like it'll be okay. So what we're going to do is, as you can see, the skin's on. If you're wondering how I have chicken thighs with the skin on but no bone, it's because I bought them with the bone in, but I took the bones out myself. Or I'll say myself, but my wife and I, every time we buy chicken thighs, I don't like buying boneless, skinless thighs because then you don't get the skin, and skin's the best part. But it's just annoying, you know. I have to debone them myself. I wish they sold them like this. This would be awesome. Oh, I'm so glad I sharpened the knife. That skin's gonna come just clean off. So now we got these 2 boneless, skinless thigh fillets here, and we're gonna season these, sear them, and it's going into the gumbo mixture. Andrew, next time you go to Vallarta, call me and I'll show you what meat to get. Oh, honestly, I will. I haven't gone in a while, but I have to let you know. I'll definitely let you know. Tell me what to get. Andrew, if you like milanesa torta, you should try the cubana. It's the ultimate torta, cubana. What does that translate to? What does that mean? I feel like I've seen that at the store, and I've walked past it or seen it on a menu, but I don't exactly know what that means. Okay, so for seasonings, I'm gonna get out some paprika. I have a Cajun seasoning that I like to use. Somewhere in here. Cajun seasoning. Oh, there's cayenne pepper. We're using that as well. And we're not gonna use too much because, you know, like I said, it's gonna be a non-spicy one for weaklings like me. Nope, that's 5 spice, nutmeg. Oh, man. I need to get one of those rotating circular things. I have too many different spices in my kitchen. Dried spices. A million things that I've used once, and then I just, like, never touched again. Oh, shoot. Where is it? Chili powder? Is this it? Please. No, it's cinnamon. Oh, come on. Cajun seasoning, please don't tell me I finished it all. Is that something I forgot to look up? Okay, wait, let me put this down. It's tough doing this one-handed. Cubano is Cuban. Okay. I don't know what that is, a Cuban torta. I don't know, like what meat? Is it beef on there, or what comes with it? It sounds good. I'd be happy to try that. I'd be even happier if I could find my Cajun seasoning. You know what sucks, guys, is a lot of times when I can't find something, I take out every single dry spice that I have, and it's like in the way, and it was like actually off to the side, but in the front, you know? Come on. Come on. Don't tell me it was like up here or something in a separate area. Nope. Lemon pepper. Ah! No way. Did I move it somewhere else? Cajun seasoning is like the most important part of this dish. Oh, it was in the very back. Okay, I found it. I found it. Ooh, that scared me. I thought I had no Cajun seasoning. I was gonna say, the stream's over. If there's no Cajun seasoning, then what am I doing? Okay, let me just throw all this back in. Let me show you the spices we're using today. Ham, milanesa asada, cheese, and a bunch of other stuff. Nice. All right, so here's the most important one. Wait, let me get my face off here. We got Cajun seasoning. A little cayenne pepper just for a slight kick. If you don't like spicy, just leave it out completely. Same with chili powder. Using this for a little kick. Not gonna use too much. Paprika, Doesn't really do much for spice. Although it's red, it looks scary. It doesn't really add any spice. So we're gonna add a bit of that as well to the mixture. For the chicken, we are just going to get some Cajun seasoning. Get the season on both sides. Let me get a pair of tongs so I don't get my hands dirty again. And just season it. Season. What am I doing? There's another light here. I think that helps a little bit. Did that light actually help, guys? Did that do anything? Then, okay. I'm gonna flip this and season the other side. Super easy. A lot of people on YouTube, I'll see them use their own mix of Cajun spices, but honestly, the ones at the grocery store, to me, I mean, I'm from California, so what do I know? But to me, they taste just fine. So now the chicken skin. Let me get a bowl out. Kinda. So for the chicken skin, we're not using the Cajun seasoning. This is kind of just going to be a generic, what do you call it? We'll just be using a generic seasoned salt on it. If you don't have a pre-made seasoned salt, you can either just use salt and pepper. That works too. Or if you want to make the equivalent of a seasoned salt, you can use salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of sugar, and some paprika. And I just had it out a second ago, and I can't find it now. I just put everything away. There was seasoned salt in there. Oh no. No, do I have to take them all out again? No, I really don't want to do that. Oh, don't tell me. Not like this. Wait, before I go and take the whole thing out again, I'll make sure I didn't leave it out somewhere or something. Oh no, I think it's back in the mix. All right, we're taking, can you guys see it? Oh, the chat's kind of blocking it, but basically, yeah, you kind of see it. Oh, my seasoned salt. I thought I had it out. Oh, there it is. Okay, I didn't have to take everything out. There we go. Seasoned salt. Here we go again. I was gonna say this earlier, but it's more expensive to buy boneless chicken. Is it actually? Because I didn't even look at the price. I just buy it bone-in because, you know, I like having the skin. But that actually makes a lot of sense because most people want a nice boneless fillet. And they probably have to do it manually every time in the factories, I would assume. I don't think there's a machine that can, you know, debone and deskin stuff. It's probably manual labor, so you gotta pay a little extra for that. We're gonna put a little bit of seasoned salt on this. And then season this other one. The skin looks a little ugly now, but once we fry it up, it's gonna be extremely beautiful. It's like $3 more, dang. Glad I don't buy boneless then. Jeez. All right, seasoned salt. Hopefully this isn't too much. It's a thin piece of skin, but we're gonna add some potato starch to add a little nice crispy exterior to this. So the secret, just like my karaage from the other week, the secret is potato starch. If you're using flour, it's not as crispy. Use cornstarch, it's a little too hard, but potato starch, this stuff is like the perfect middle ground between flour and cornstarch. It's not as super ridiculously rock hard as batter made with cornstarch, but at the same time, it's not as like, you know, it's not like flour where you don't get any crisp. So this is the middle ground. I had to go to an Asian grocery store to get this. It was like twice the price on Amazon, but if you don't have any other options, I think it seriously is worth it. So get potato starch. If you're making fried chicken or fried chicken skin, use potato starch. Okay, so we're gonna open this guy up. And let me move this chicken out of the way for now. So we're just gonna pour some potato starch in. Just get it nice and evenly coated in the potato starch. And I just spewed some everywhere. If I have to, I'll get my hands dirty, but I really don't want to right now. Yeah, we're gonna need a little more. There's always a little waste, unfortunately, I feel like when you're breading chicken. It's like always a little extra breading that gets left behind. At Costco is more expensive. Oh yeah, at Costco, that's where I buy my chicken thighs. Such a good deal. Everything, well, not everything, most things I feel like are just so much cheaper when you buy them in bulk at Costco. Even potatoes, like at a Vons that's near me, I think it's like over $1 per pound for potatoes, but I did the math. If you get a huge sack of this, same Idaho russet potatoes at Costco, it's like 40 cents per pound. That's like way less than half the price. It's insane. All right, so this piece is looking pretty coated. And now this piece. And we're just gonna set this aside. This cooks really fast. We're gonna do this at the very end once the gumbo's done. Right before we eat, I'll fry these guys up and then we'll be in good shape. Von's the scam, yeah, it's pretty expensive. All right. So now it's time to do some actual cooking here. Let's get this pan on here. Going to move the phone camera. Is Von's only on the West Coast or something? Or is that everywhere? All right. So these are basically the two pots we're gonna be using today. We're gonna be using this huge guy for the gumbo, this little one later to fry the fried chicken skin. So let me see, what order do I wanna go in? I think I'm gonna cook the sausage first. The sausage leaves behind a lot of fat, so let me see. Yeah, sausage, chicken, then vegetables. Okay, let's try that. OBS. Hearts Anime. Oh, so you don't have Vons. Okay, so maybe it is. In SJ, it's Safeway. Do you have Safeway, Singy? Is that one all over the US? Okay, we're gonna use this later. Let's set this aside. And same with this guy. Move this out of the way. Whoops. Get the light on. There we go. We're gonna get that heated up, and yeah, like I said, the first thing we're gonna be cooking is the sausage. There's a lot of gumbo recipes where they don't saute anything. Like they'll make a roux, just dump everything in and pour in the broth and they're good. But I like searing everything, and I overcomplicate every dish that I make. And in this case, the thing that I do that overcomplicates it is that I sear absolutely everything. I'll sear the chicken, I won't cook it all the way through. I'll sear it, set it aside, and then let it slow cook for a couple hours. Same for everything else. Never heard of them except Costco? Dang. Oh, Kroger. Yeah, what about Kroger? We have the Kroger brand at, what store do I have? Like Food for Less has it, I think. Yeah, oh, Kroger, that one's pretty much everywhere. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, like my day job is on the East Coast. So when I talk to my boss, it's really interesting when we talk about going to grocery stores or restaurants. We'll ask like, he's all the way on the opposite side of the US, and he'll say, hey, do you have this chain where you live? And I'll say no. Never heard of it. All right. What tools do we need? Just so I don't kill your ears, let's use a wooden tool. Usually when I cook on my cast iron, I use metal tools. Some people hate me for that, but my cast iron still works, so it's all good. All right, let's oil this guy up. Let's get some of this sausage in. It's probably not hot enough just yet, but let's see. Oh, it's sizzling. There we go. All right, for the TikTok, I'm gonna need to get like 3 seconds of just hearing it sizzle without me talking. Hold on, let me just get this nicely arranged for the TikTok. All right, here's a couple moments of awkward silence. There we go. Let them cook. Oh yeah, Albertsons. Albertsons is basically the same as Vons, isn't it? Is Albertsons just smaller Vons? And Vons is just smaller Safeway? At least on the West Coast. Let them cook. I love that phrase. I don't know why. I saw it on Twitch all the time, and now I like saying it. Let them cook. I guess for me, you could say it literally. Let them cook. Oh, man. All right, cool. So we're just going to let that sausage cook out, and once that's done, I'm going to throw it into my little done bowl. Hopefully I don't break anything here. Cooking ASMR, that's right. All right, everything's going in here when it's done. Oh, man. So you know what I'm going to try out later is, obviously, it's only like 4:13 my time. My wife's off work at 5, but we don't eat dinner until like 6. After I get everything seared and I get the chicken broth in, we kind of have to let it sit on a low temperature for like an hour. So we'll go upstairs after that, and I'm gonna keep this camera on so that while we're upstairs and watching YouTube videos or whatever, we can kind of keep an eye on this thing. I assume Albertsons is nationwide. I wonder if that's true. Oh man, did you guys see that Twitch drama? Woo! Okay. We don't really have to cook this too much. We just want to get it generally just kind of seared a little bit. I feel like it tastes better, but then again, I haven't tried it not seared, so maybe it tastes exactly the same. But I want to sear them, so we're going to get these nice and cooked up. Vallarta. I love Vallarta. Oh, man. So, guys, with Twitch, they had a thing where they were saying that I can't remember if they rolled this particular change back, where you can't have an advertising banner that's more than 3% of the screen. Does this count? I mean, it's not really an ad, but it's like telling you to go to my YouTube channel. I wonder if this could get me in trouble. Or do you guys know if that change is rolled back? Woo! I should open a door since I'm doing this. It's gonna get a little smoky in here. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Okay, now that it's looking a little more cooked, I'm gonna need another like 3 seconds of just sizzling. Cause it's probably just gonna jump cut from when I throw it in to like when it's done. All right, here we go. All right, there we go, ASMR. Okay, so I'm gonna take this out, and then we're gonna cook probably the chicken next. Now that you mention it, it looks smaller now. It does. Yep, this stuff shrinks. Leaves a whole bunch of fat behind. Okay, yeah, I don't want to overdo these. I don't want to burn them. Plus, they're gonna cook some more, you know, over like an hour. So this is a good starting point. I'm a little clumsy with getting this stuff out. I wrote down a list. Yesterday I was thinking, have y'all tried the chicken sausage at Costco? I have. I was addicted to it for a little bit, but unfortunately I got burnt out on it because I was eating it way too often. So now I tried a Hawaiian one, I think it was. All right, chicken. We're searing off the chicken next. Here we go. Chicken 1, chicken 2. I'm gonna go open some doors. You guys are gonna hear my security system go off, just because I don't want it to get smoky in here. Right, and then let's get the back door open too. Just a little ventilation in here. You know what? I'm not gonna open the front door. That one, I think flies might come in. What about a door to my garage? Can you guys see this? Maybe not. I hope I didn't walk away from my chicken for too long here. And so I was talking about, oh, my ad on the top right. Yeah, it's smaller. It's actually bigger on the, what's it called? Oh, you weren't talking about the sausage. You're talking about my little ad. Yeah, it's actually smaller on this mode, but when it's on like the starting scene screen, I make it a little bigger just because there's nothing else happening on the screen. BRB switching to laptop, do it. All right, this chicken is smelling really good. Got that searing off. Looks like I didn't leave it alone for too long. Okay, going into the sink. I seriously wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. The Cajun seasoning is amazing. Can I get a better view of this? No, this is the best I can do without it like being in the pot. Yeah, it's kind of an awkward angle. I'm sorry, guys. Let me see. Yeah, this microwave kind of gets in the way. Okay, so once that cooks, what do I want to do next? All right, next we'll do the vegetables. Oh, man, the toughest thing about this is going to be waiting. So I'm trying to think of what we do when we go upstairs while we're just waiting for this to cook. The other day I saw this video for this this perfect pitch or musical ear test. I kind of want to try that. I saw the first like 2-3 questions, but I didn't see the rest of it, so I want to see how well I do. It asks things like, well, at least the questions I saw were things of, we're going to play you 2 notes. Is the first one, or is the second one like higher, lower, or the same? Dropping my brother off at the airport. Hopefully be back soon. Okay, no worries. Hey, drive safely. Okay, I think this is good enough for the chicken. Gonna take this off. Yep, it released nicely. Look at that. Nice color. Okay. Next, we're going in with the onions. See, I could just throw the celery in too, but I think the onions would actually cook faster. So I'm just gonna do onions first, then I'll do celery next. I always like to, excuse me. I always like to do each component separately here. Okay. This is getting a little too hot here. I'm gonna turn the heat down. Turn this down to low. There we go. Man, that was really hot from the chicken. I just realized I'm gonna struggle greatly to get this out of the pot. But the onions, oh man, these caramelize really fast. All right, yeah, this is coming out now. Me back, welcome back, Jeff. Okay, get these onions out. And next we're gonna work on the celery as soon as I get these guys out. Oh no, I didn't get any sizzling sounds of the onions. What am I doing with my life? I'll just reuse the sound from the celery. Okay, celery's going in. Oh, the rice is done. Add a little oil. Oh, that smells so good. Man, this is still on low. The pot was really hot. Okay, I mean, another awkward silence. Gonna record some sizzly sounds for the TikTok. All right, I'm probably just gonna reuse that sound for the onions since I forgot to do that. Okay, now it's starting to cool down a little bit. Turn this back up a little bit. I was smoking the whole house up. It's a good thing I opened the door. Probably turn this back up a little more. Cast iron heats up fast and stays hot. Indeed it does. That's why I love cast iron. I've gotten so spoiled by it. I have trouble cooking on other cookware now because I'm so spoiled by cast iron. Man, it's the best. Let's see. After this, we got some frozen vegetables that I'd already pre-cut up. Okay, this is probably okay enough. Get my huge bowl here. Oh, this is hard to scoop out. This is gonna be a challenge. And this is the downside to cast iron, it's heavy. I just pick it up and dump it all in, but that would be challenging. So let's see, I'll just be a little patient. It's just gonna take me a second. Oh wait, let's try not to spill. Can I do that? I spilled. Whoops. I have no idea if this is in frame or not. Oh, it is, kind of. You guys saw me spill. All right, next, let's get some green bell peppers in. Oh, there's a little, I don't want to waste these. I don't have a lot of bell pepper. I should have bought another bell pepper. Bell peppers are so good. Okay, that cooled the cast iron a little bit. Let's turn the heat back up to high. Crank that bad boy up. Oh, bell peppers are so delicious. Let's see. I'm gonna put this celery away here. Man, I'm starting to get better at not making a humongous mess. I mean, I spilled a little bit, but compared to the last few streams, I mean, the kitchen was an utter chaos. It's actually not too bad right now. I'm kind of proud of myself here. Starting to get the hang of this whole cooking stream thing. I don't want to add too much oil, but I probably need a little more. There we go. Si, senor. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, here we go. We're gonna get some more ASMR sounds right here. Nice. Basically, in my last video, I had I was talking the whole stream, so I couldn't use any of the audio because I didn't want to just put a clip of me cooking. Because like when you make TikToks from your live streams, I feel like if you had like funny moments that, you know, you could use those. But for something like this where I'm trying to show my recipe, it's a little better if I massage the footage a little bit and do a voiceover for it. I think most of you guys saw my last TikTok thing I did. I'm probably going to do more of those for the recipes I'm making. At least the ones that turn out decently well. Okay, this is done. Next we're going to cook some okra. So let's get these bell peppers out. Okay, this is a lot of food. This is probably like 4 meals worth of food. All right, okra's going in now. That's sizzling, yes. Oh, you got the clip. Thank you for that, Jeff. I might use that on TikTok as well. There we go. We got some more sizzling right here. Okay, I'm just like throwing stuff around now. I gotta keep it clean. I'm gonna add a little tad bit of oil here. These were frozen, so it probably just cooled my cast iron completely. Okay, once it starts sizzling again, I'll shut up for a second to record the sizzle. Right now it's kind of, yeah, it cooled the pot down like crazy. Let's not let's try not to smell it. Oops, I spilled. It made me ugly cry. I'm happy to hear that. I seriously didn't plan that. It probably looks staged, but it wasn't. I promise I didn't stage that because I'm always the one that has to clean up. Doing my cooking streams is kind of a good and a bad thing. The production for this is a lot harder because, I mean, it's a lot more to set up. Basically, it takes me 20 to 30 minutes to get everything, all the tech downstairs set up. I bring down a laptop, I plug in a dock, I plug in my microphones, I hook up an Ethernet, I bring down the tripod for the camera, I put in the dummy battery for the camera and plug it in, I plug the camera into my computer, I bring down the webcam and set that up, plug it in, position it, I bring down this giant ring light and I adjust the heights on everything. And then I usually have at least 1 or 2 issues. Although this week's not as bad so far, but usually I have issues like programs won't work. It's a lot of work to do the cooking stream, but I love doing it, so I feel like it's kind of worth it. Man. It's so, well, is it obvious, guys? I tried to make myself
naked.
Look,
I'm naked. BJ,
dude, thank you so much for the sub.
Andrew 223 smile.
Thank you so much for the 8 months. Welcome back.
Smile. Andrew 223 smile.
They're chilling fun. Yeah, it's something different. You know, I love gaming, but I don't even watch too much gaming streams anymore. And I don't. It's probably just me being insecure about not being that good at games, or I don't know. I've been having more fun playing games off stream than I have on stream. So I thought, well, why don't I do something else on stream? And hey, that's one of my clips too. Oh, I'm naked. That is one of your clips. Good old Mario Kart. I do miss playing Mario Kart though. That's an exception to the rule. I'll admit. I mean, be honest. What do you guys like more? Do you guys like watching the Mario Kart streams more, The cooking streams, the react, or like, is it all about the same? Doesn't really matter. Just kind of switching it up. Andrew's a walking meme. Dude, that's a dream come true. Dude, let's play. I'm kind of down. Maybe next week we'll do Mario Kart. Give me a break from all the setup, because it's a lot easier to just play Mario Kart. To be honest, sometimes I'm like, oh god, I gotta bring everything downstairs. I'm here for the vibes. That's why I watch your streams too. I don't know anything about soccer or sports in general, but I still watch it because they're for the vibes, you know? That's all it is. Okay. I think this is good enough. Dang it, I never had the chance to race you. Hey man, we're not done forever. We might do Mario Kart next week. Do you have a Switch? Alright, we're taking out the vegetables and now we're gonna make the roux. He's a cheater. I always accuse people of cheating. How many times have I been like, guys, we're getting a new lobby, someone's hacking. I mean, there are a lot of hackers in Mario Kart, but I blame every... Oh no, I spilled! Dang it. Oh, I want to pick it up, but it's probably burning hot right now. I gotta get a napkin. Boo. Okay, we're going to make a roux. So I'm gonna get out some butter. We're gonna use a lot. Wait, where's my OBS? Dude, stop spilling. I'm sorry. Here we go. We got a crap ton of butter. We might be using up almost all of this. This is almost a whole stick of butter here. This is probably 3/4 of a stick of butter. We're gonna use a bunch of this. If I feel like it's too much and I feel a little guilty, I'll substitute some of it for with vegetable oil. God, brain fart there. Next, I need to find, no, don't tell me this is my only chicken broth. No. I could have sworn I bought more. No. Wait, I might have some in the fridge. Oh, I do. Okay. Once we start running out, I might have to start using water if I use too much. Quick Von strip, IRL. You know what? I actually wouldn't mind doing IRL streams, but I get too self-conscious when I'm like talking in public when I'm vlogging. I don't know. I really don't know how people do it. People like Extra Emily, or like, you know, Ice Poseidon, I mean, maybe he's not the best person to bring up because he's banned, but like Extra Emily, for example. I don't know how she does it. I wish I could do that. Even with vlogging, when I'm at a con, even at a convention where everyone else is doing it, I get so self-conscious. I'm like recording, I'm holding the camera up on a selfie stick, and I'm like, oh, and so today we're, and I get all shy about it, so I just don't, for my vlogs now, I just don't talk in them, and I just record the footage and then I voice over it later in the comfort of my room. Okay, we're gonna need some flour. I'm thinking about 2 tablespoons per person, so maybe 4 tablespoons of flour. So first, let's get a whole bunch of butter sliced up and put into here. Jake and Bake is the king of IRL streams. Dude, Jake and Bake is so good. I like his, what's the word I'm looking for? I like his chemistry with Water, his girlfriend. She's really funny too. Did you see when someone walked up to him and gave him an IRL donut? No, I didn't see that. If you have a clip, please send that. Both Celty and I are huge fans of Jake and Bake. Actually, I was watching him when I had to work till like 3 a.m. one time. He's in China, right? He was in China at least last week when I had to, I don't know if he still is. But he was in China, since he's in China, he was in China when I was working late. It was daytime, and I was watching him and Water do their live stream. Yeah, Jake and Bake is amazing. Jake and Bake is, he deserved to win, you know, I think for the Streamer Awards, he won Best IRL Streamer. I think he deserved it. I mean, right now, I think Ginny would win, because Ginny is doing the Waddle-thon. She's really good, too. But I like Extra Emily a lot. She's cool. All right. We got a crap ton of butter in here. Here's a sizzle. That's a weak sizzle, but you know, it's sizzle to sizzle. Okay, once we get this melted, we're gonna get like 4 This is probably too much butter, but you know what? Screw it. Who cares? We're all gonna die, right? It's all about the journey. All right, tablespoon 1. This is gonna be a lot of sauce. 2, 3. I'm hesitant to add a 4th one because it's going to make a lot of sauce, but screw it. I usually barely don't make enough, so we're doing 4 tablespoons of flour. So let's get this all cooked up. And we're gonna make this a nice chocolatey brown roux. That's what you always do for a gumbo. For like gravy, you make like a golden roux, a nice blonde roux, and then you're good. You add milk or some kind of cream. But for this, we're gonna get it nice and brown before we add any liquids to this. Is there enough fat in here? I think there is. There's so much butter in here. We're gonna be a-okay. So I'm gonna crank the heat up because we want to get this super brown to the point where it almost looks like it's burnt. Yeah, so this is not nearly dark enough just yet. You see this, guys? This is molten lava of just butter and flour. And this is what I'm gonna be consuming later tonight. I can pin it fat. Yeah, thank you. And if I forget, send it to me again later because I'm pretty sure we're gonna have like a good hour of downtime after this. So I kind of want to see that clip when we react to that. Jake and Bake is so cool. It was, you know, what was really funny. Hope this doesn't sound mean, but I'm so used to seeing Jake and Bake, you know, on his IRL camera. But when I saw him at the Streamer Awards, his face looked different. He just like looked like a different human being just because I was looking at him from a different angle. And I didn't recognize him at first. I'm like, that's seriously Jake and Bake? He looks like a different guy. Looks like Jake and Bake's like cousin or something, you know? But I guess everyone looks different. Different angle, different lens. It's not like he looked bad or anything. I just didn't recognize him for a second. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could do what he does, but also that required me to go outside, which I don't like doing, so that is one reason why I can't do what he does. Wow, I used a lot of butter. For 4 tablespoons of flour, the fact that this is still like all liquidy, that means there's a crap ton of butter. But that's all right. So this is the part that scares people away from making gumbo for some reason, making a roux. It's so easy. It's just fat and flour, and you just get it to a super dark color, and you just keep mixing it. You don't want anything to burn, so I can't step away from here. I should have moved my computer here so I could read chat a little better. Do you watch CDog VA? I haven't watched his live stream. I've seen him in the Trash Taste podcast. And I haven't even seen like a whole episode of the Trash Taste podcast, but I've seen clips, and I mean, he seemed like a funny guy in all those. He was talking about, especially him talking about hentai was really funny, but I don't really know too much about him actually. Oh, crap. I just splattered some onto me. Okay, I think this is good. We're gonna mix everything back in now. Oh yeah, look at that. And now we're gonna pour in some broth. It's smelling good. Okay, this is the open one. Oh crap, this one's not the open one. This one's the open one. There we go. Hopefully that's enough. I'm pretty sure that's not enough, but let's just get us a starting point here. I wonder if I could have browned it more. The gumbo's not looking too dark right now. Okay, let's turn the heat up, because that chicken broth was out of the fridge, so that just cooled the whole mixture down. So I'm gonna add a little more chicken broth. I want the whole thing kind of covered. I panicked for nothing earlier. I thought I wouldn't have enough broth. There's a lot of vegetables in here. I probably need a little bit more broth. See, I also don't want it to be water. I'm not trying to make a soup here. Okay. Looking good? Thank you, man. He does a lot of IRL videos. I was gonna say we can watch his crane game challenges. Yeah, I'm down to watch that. CDog. I watch a streamer named Sea-Doo. Okay, funny story of how I discovered CDog is Sea-Doo is a WoW streamer. He's a competitive World of Warcraft player. But every time I would try to search for Sea-Doo, CDog would be suggested. I was like, who the heck is CDog? And then, yeah, I started watching clips of Trash Taste. I'm like, oh, that's the guy that always pops up in my suggested search. I watched him and Ludwig slap each other at the chess boxing event. That was another intro I kind of had to CDog. I wonder if I didn't brown my roux enough. It's not looking super dark, but it's all right. So first thing we're going to add to the mix is some Cajun seasoning, most important part. Let's get that in. Get like a nice layer over the top. We're just gonna taste as we go. Just a little bit of cayenne pepper, just like a thin layer, just because I'm so weak. There we go. Like, that's probably even like too much, but I'm probably gonna die a little bit. Oh, here we go. Chili powder. Just a little bit. Okay, just like that much, because I'm scared. Paprika. We're gonna put a lot of this so it looks, cover up the fact that I didn't brown my roux enough. Make it look a little nicer. Add a lot of paprika. Give it some color because I screwed up a little bit. Okay, we'll start with that, and then I'll mix it up and we'll get a little taste test going. Let me see, is that roux absorbing all that liquid? Is it thickening up now? It's a little, still a little thin, but it'll probably thicken up because we're gonna slow cook this for like, yeah, another hour, maybe hour and a half. Okay, let's add a little bit more broth. Just, I foresee this thickening up a little bit. Just a little bit more of that. I'm probably gonna have to add more seasoning now, since I just did that. But let me see. We're gonna taste test it, just in case, because it might already be spicy for all I know. I don't want to add any more chili powder if it's already extremely spicy here. All right, here we go. Let's try this mixture. Oh yeah, there's already I shouldn't add any more spicy to that. We're gonna add more Cajun seasoning because it's like not salty enough, but it's definitely spicy enough. Oh, whoa, shoot, that's the cayenne pepper. Whoa, that would have been bad. Cajun seasoning. Just a little more. We'll mix this up, and then we should be good to go. I'm thinking that I'm eating this with rice, so I'm hoping that that helps kind of, you know, nullify the spicy in this a little bit. And honestly, it's probably not that spicy for you guys, because I'm just extremely weak. The slightest kick, like medium salsa, hurts me. You know, I'm extremely weak. I'm a very delicate human being. Oh, that's good. Whew, so much for not spicy. That has a little kick to it. Add more? Oh man. I've actually gone to the hospital. I have a really weak stomach. I thought about doing like a spicy challenge for content, but I actually literally may end up in the hospital. Okay. So that's looking good. We're gonna let that, I'm gonna get this boiling. And once it's boiling, I'm gonna cover it, turn the heat down, and then, yeah, we just hang out upstairs till like 5:30 for like an hour. Or a little under an hour, like 45 minutes. Then at 5:30, I'm gonna start cooking the chicken skin. But this is basically just gonna be sitting. Hopefully, yeah, I think this is a little runny. I wonder if I have to reduce it down a slight bit. Let's see. Once it gets boiling, we'll see. I like a lot of sauce. Oh, it's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. This is gonna thicken out a little bit. It's not too runny. And at the very end, if it's still a little runny, I could just crank the heat up and then just reduce it a slight bit. I think it's supposed to be a little thicker, almost close, not quite like a gravy, but I think it's supposed to be closer to a gravy than a soup. And mine's a little runny, so we'll see how that goes. But either way, I want all the flavors to just mingle together. We got this boiling. I'm gonna cover this, turn the heat down, and we're gonna be on our way here. All right. You can also add a little cornstarch. Yeah, I might do that at the end too. We'll see. Do a little cornstarch slurry, thicken it up. We'll see how it looks at the end though. It'll be nice to have that in my back pocket. Okay, put the butter away. I didn't actually use the new chicken broth. Thank goodness. Yeah, cornstarch slurry is not a bad idea at all. I can't believe that I didn't even use up one whole thing of this. Okay, I'm just gonna close the back door real quick because it's freaking hot outside. And it's not too smoky anymore, I don't think. Whoops. Let me see. Yeah, the air quality is at green on my air purifier. I think I'm safe to just close all the doors again. We're good to go. All right, yeah, I'm gonna head upstairs. Let me see. Just gonna wash my hands. I guess I should clean up a little bit, huh? I can put away this flour. I guess another thing I can do is make more of a roux. Maybe I'll leave this here. More butter, more flour, and just throw it in. That's another option as well. Man, I used 4 tablespoons. That's usually a lot more than I ever use. Let me see. Is it still a little thin? It's a little thin. Yeah, we're gonna do another roux. We're gonna thicken this guy up. Okay, okay. Let me see. Let me adjust. We're gonna use the other cast iron to make a bit more of a roux. Just a little on the weak side. Give it some time. Maybe I'll give it some time, yeah, because what if it ends up too thick? Plus, I can always do this at the very end. So, you know, we're going to leave that alone for now. We'll see how it goes. And we're going to go upstairs. Let me just turn this mic off, and then head upstairs. Okay. How's that? How's it going, everybody? Oh, the chat got wiped out. No. I always hate when it does that when I switch devices like that. We back. Actually, it's my fault because I forgot to open OBS. OBS was closed on this computer. Oh yeah, you can see a reflection of OBS on that guy right there. My streaming computer. We back. Actually, even though I just got back, missed the OG setup. Oh, do you want me to kiss Chercoon for you right here? Here we go. This one's a freebie. The OG setup. There we go. Since you redeemed the channel points. Man. It feels so good in this room right now, guys. Downstairs, since I opened all the doors while I was cooking, it got extremely hot. And I have the AC on in here. I might even turn the fan on too, just to really freeze myself. It feels so nice. It's nice to have that camera downstairs. That's not just a picture, by the way. That is a live camera feed of the Gumbo downstairs. It seemed like a better idea in theory when I first thought of this, but then I remembered the lid's on. So, yeah, it just looks like a still image now. You can't even see the Gumbo. Maybe I should have just left the lid on and I could have boiled it on high. I don't know. So then it would have thickened, it would have reduced. Don't pop your breaker. Actually, so funny enough, with the breaker, Celty and I her room is right behind mine, and we both have like the central AC in the house, but if we crank that all the way, it makes the whole house really cold, but then our two rooms are still really warm because these are small rooms, we close the doors, there's a lot of electronics, yada yada. So we got our own ACs in our two offices, and we could only one person could use it at a time, or else the breaker would trip. So we would literally be Discord messaging each other, turning on my AC, so then the other would know not to use it, and we'd put it on the coldest setting, blast it for an hour, pre-cool the room, then turn it off, and then say, all right, the AC's off, you can use it, and then we'd take turns. So we had an electrician come over, and we added two new breakers, or what do you even call them? Two new breakers? Are they called breakers? I don't know anything about electricity. We added I have an outlet for my AC, and she has a separate breaker just for her AC. So now we can both run them at the same time, no issues. Yeah, breakers, yeah. I own a house and I don't even know anything. That's how it goes. Oh man, feels good to sit. So yeah, for me the good next, in 40 minutes we'll head downstairs and we're gonna start cooking the chicken skin. But until then, first I wanna try to take this music test. Let me see if I can find it again. Like I'd said, I'm always telling people I got perfect pitch, all that jazz. But I haven't really taken a test in a while, and I'm pretty sure I'm a little sloppy. And yeah, for full disclosure, I did listen to the first 3 questions. So the first 3 questions I'm probably going to get right. But I want to see how well I do on, yeah, the rest of it. Let me see. I had the URL saved somewhere. No, Apple, why'd you sign me out? Keep me signed in, yes. Why do you keep signing me out? John Weissman. Is that who oh, yep, there he is on the homepage. You know what? His humor doesn't always hit with me, but I cannot deny he is one of the best cooks on YouTube. Like, sometimes I cringe a little at his humor, which I guess, I know it's on purpose. His cringe humor is his thing, but sometimes it's, like, too cringe, or maybe, I don't know, it's not, sometimes it's not the cringe that makes me laugh, but his food is always great. Like, he made In-N-Out at home, or did his own McDonald's hash browns. I watched him all the way. Even his fried rice he did to impress Uncle Roger was really good. But yeah, he's amazing. Okay. Let me see here. Where's my OBS? There it is. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Michael. I've been playing the piano for...
This is probably too soft, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. Yeah, a little bit. I have desktop all the way. Turn off... I think I have Spotify music playing right now. I just don't hear it. Him and Sam the Cooking Guy are some of my favorites. I don't know who Sam the Cooking Guy is, but but now I'm curious. I'll check him out next. In fact, I'll open a new tab so I don't forget. Okay. Sam the Cooking Guy. Does he make gumbo? Oh, jambalaya. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I think I want to watch this next, or at least part of it. 12 minutes. Howdy, what's up, Ferret? How are you doing, man? I always ask you, are you high? Are you high today? Are you high as a kite? Do you guys do this too? You see 4K as an option, it's like, ooh, 4K. And my monitor's a 2K monitor. So, and then I'm doing a 1080p stream. Actually, it's a 9, what is it? 9, twitch.tv/it's Andrew XP. It's not, is he never high? Dude, he's always high. Wait, what is the, oh, I'm giving myself an ad. Am I giving myself revenue here? 936. I'm streaming at 936, but I'm opening this video up in 4K. Only because I'm awake. Alright, I'm going to take a music ear test here.
Hi, I'm Michael. I've been playing the piano for more than 20 years. And today, you are going to find out exactly how musically gifted you are on a scale from 0 to 15. But first, grab a piece of paper and
I spent 30 years sober. That was enough for me. After 30 years, you're like, I've had enough.
pen or pencil. And here's everything you need to know before we start this test. This test contains 15 questions.
Are you guys musical? Here's a test for everybody that's watching.
Each question gets progressively more difficult. Each question will have 2 or 3 answers, but only one answer will be the correct one. You will get about 10 seconds after each question to think and write down your answer. Feel free to pause and replay each question before answering. I will provide the correct answers after...
You're tone deaf? We'll see. Actually, Jeff, you'll see if you really are tone deaf from this. So you should, like, take note of your results, too. Ferret, you didn't listen to music till you started smoking pot? Hey, let's see if you got a musical ear.
And at the end of the video so that you can tally your final score. Are you ready to start?
You might not be tone deaf.
Here we go. Question number 1. You will hear 2 notes played one after the other. Is the second note A, higher, or B, lower than the first note?
So the first note is an F, the second note is a C. Fuck it, my age, I just hope I hear both notes. I'm gonna wait a second, give you guys a second before I say I think. Well, I mean, I already know the answers to the first 3 questions. So this one is higher, A. Second one's higher, yeah. See, you're not tone deaf. There we go, Jeff. You've already proven that you're not tone deaf.
The correct answer is A, higher.
Easy one.
Question number 2. Just like the previous question, you will again hear 2 notes played one after the other.
Yeah, let's go.
Is the second note
Get the camera, Mom.
lower or...
I was watching a streamer try to diagnose a high-pitched whine for like 10 minutes. I couldn't even hear it. Oh, man. Hey, can you link me that, Ferret? I kind of want to see, because I'm the kind of... Oh, I annoy my wife so much. When we're in public and a song's on the radio, I will tell her this song is in G major. And she'll be like, congratulations. Or I'll hear like a vacuum go off. I'm like, that vacuum is making a B flat. And she's like, do you want to write this down and like want me to get you a book with notation? You want to write these down? So I kind of want to try it. I can't even remember who it was. Much less. Okay, no worries. If you ever come across it, let me know.
B, the same.
Okay. That's a G. And before I spoil it, that second note is also a G. So it's the same. Oh, might have been Wubby?
The correct answer...
Dude, okay. Same. Okay, good. Dude, Ferret, did you watch Wubby's stream when he was watching that show? Oh my god, can I even say it, or am I gonna get banned? I didn't even know the name of the show. I just kind of tuned in late. My wife and I were just cleaning, and we clicked on Wubby. And it was a reality show of some sort. And I believe one of the main characters was, I don't want to misgender, wait. The main character was a trans male. And he was, I think he is telling a story about how he dated a girl and was like kind of keeping the fact that he was trans a secret. And I was like, man, I can't believe Wubby's watching this. He's gonna get banned. Is that what that is? Oh god, it's so hard to read the chat. Let me open it up in another window. Oh. Let me refresh this here. I'm like trying to read it on OBS and I can't read it. Let me refresh. Oh, echo. Florimba Shore. Oh yeah, I saw that one. That one was so funny. I seriously thought he was gonna get banned. My internet's being dookie and I had to refresh. Dang.
Is
okay, but this is the
B,
same. We know the same.
Question number 3.
All right.
Once again, you will hear 2 notes played one after the other. Is the second note A, higher, B, lower, or C, the same?
That's a D, and that's a G, and it's lower for sure. It's lower.
The correct answer.
One of his friends, Maya's doing a subathon. 673 hours, dude. That's insane.
Answer is B, lower.
Lower.
Question number 4.
0x, what's up?
You will hear 2 notes separated by a 5-second.
Okay, like I told you guys, I heard the first 3 questions. Now we're going into uncharted territory, so I don't know. I haven't seen the rest of this video yet. Me is back. Welcome back, BJ. 3 for 3. Let's go. Hey, Jeff, you're not tone deaf like you thought. So, guys that are just joining us, we are taking an Are You Tone Deaf or Musically Gifted test.
Second gap. Are these notes A, the same? Or
I think I have perfect pitch. I usually do, but every once in a while I'll screw up. So I'm just trying to see how gifted I really am.
B, different?
That's an F. I have to wait 5 seconds. Oh, that's a trick. Because the second note's an F sharp. Second note's an F sharp. It's F and an F sharp. So if you're tone deaf, it'll sound the same.
The correct answer
so the second one's
is
higher.
B, different.
It's different, yeah. It's different.
Question number 5.
Only a half step difference.
Once again, you will hear 2 notes separated by a 5-second gap. Are these notes A, the same?
I can always recognize them. I love it. FBI, open up. Oh no, I read Ferret's message and it was just like... Where's that meme that I'm going to jail? Oh man, that's too good.
Or B, different?
It's an A. Jail. Oh no. Before I spoil it, that's the same note. They're both an A. What a shame camera's back. That's right.
The correct answer is A, the same.
Funny enough, the note they played was an A, I'm pretty sure.
Question number 6. You will hear a chord followed by a single note.
Oh, shoot. Okay, now it's going to get harder. Ooh.
Does this note A, fit together with the chord,
Harmony
or
awareness?
B, clashes with
Okay,
it?
now I'm nervous of looking stupid. Dun, that's an F minor chord. And that's a D. Oh, an E flat. Wait, is it? Cause that sounds like the first chord of Boulevard of Broken James by Green Day, and I'm pretty sure the first chord's an F minor. Wait, can you play an E flat? It didn't sound like it clashed to me. I think it fits together. I think it's fine. Cause I think that when you play an F minor, is E major the... Wait. Cause I think E flat is it? I don't remember what notes are in F in the scale of F minor. I'm gonna say whatever. I'm taking forever. I'm stalling. I'm just gonna say A. F minor with an E flat. Is that okay? I think it fits together.
The correct answer is A. It fits together.
It does. Wait, let me see. Did I play the right? Did I hear the right notes in my head? Let me get my guitar. Ugh. I'm pretty sure the first chord was... Oh, wait. It was an F sharp minor. Oh, it was an F sharp minor. Silly me. It wasn't an F minor. And then the second note was... Was it a D? I think I was wrong. I said an F minor and a D, or an E flat, but I think it was an F sharp minor and a D. I think that's what played. Okay. Dang it, so my pitch is not perfect. It was close. I was like a half step off.
Question
hi,
number
Cherokun.
7.
It's Cherokun.
You will hear another chord followed by a single note. Does this note A, fit together, or B, clashes with the chord?
You still have your guitar, dude? Nice. I do. Yep. All those behind me. Oh. That definitely does not fit together. I can't figure out what minor chord was played in the first one, but the second note played was a B, and that did not work with it. I think it was a B. Was it a... That one hurt. Was that a...
The correct answer is B. It clashes.
Yeah, that definitely did not work.
Question number 8. This time, you will hear a scale followed by a single note.
Music stream next week.
Does this note fit together with
Oh, a
the
scale this time instead of a chord.
Or B, clashes with the scale?
Done. It's a G minor scale. I think it's fine. I think that's yeah. That's just to me it sounds like a G minor scale. Right? Done. G. Oh my God, am I off? Yeah, it's a G sharp minor scale. Or if I can play guitar here. Whatever, I can't play the scale, but it's it sounds like a G sharp minor scale. I think it's fine. I thought that was only 6 notes. Dun, dun. And then a B flat. Oh wait. Oh, it was followed by a single note. Sorry. Wait, let me hear it again.
Or B,
Silly.
clashes with
Of course
the
it worked.
scale.
That was the part that was. A B flat? It's probably fine. I think it fits. I don't know.
The correct answer is A.
Okay,
fit
it does.
together.
I was like, wait.
Question number 9. You will hear a chord followed by a short melody.
Oh, this is getting harder.
Does
I'm really
this
nervous now,
melody,
actually.
A, fit together,
Had guests walk in, so I've missed the last few questions. It's just getting harder, dude.
or B, clashes?
Okay. I don't know that chord. There's no way that works. That's got to be Clash. Do 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 do.
The correct answer is B.
Yeah,
it
that had to
clashes
clash.
with the chord.
I couldn't tell you what chord that was.
Question number 10. Same as before, you will hear a chord followed by another short melody. Does this melody A. fit together, or B. clashes with the chord?
That's the first. That's okay. Sorry to pause. That's like the same first chord that when you open up Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. It sounds like, or a not the same exact chord, but it sounds like a variation of it.
Fit together,
Okay, sorry.
or B. clashes with the chord?
That's A-okay. That one didn't hurt my soul, so I think it's okay.
The correct answer is A. fit together.
That sounded fine.
Question number 11.
Andrew recognizes chords like some dudes do porn star. You know what's funny? I watched OTK's. They had a show called Loot Goblins, and one of the former members of OTK dated a porn star, Mia Malkova. And one of my friends said, "Ah, she looks familiar. Is she a porn star?" I said, "I don't even know who she is. I know her name is Mia." So I looked up her name as Mia Malkova, and then I Googled her, and sure enough, she was a porn star. I'm like, dude, how did you recognize her?
There are two main types of
All right, Ferret, this is the question for you. Can you recognize the minor?
tonalities in Western music: major and minor. Major scales and chords sound open and bright, and they are used to convey happy emotions. On the other
G
hand,
major chord.
minor scales and chords sound closed and dark, and they are used to convey sad emotions. For this
G major and G
example,
minor. All right.
you will first hear a chord followed
Lonely people can remember. I'm legit not gonna say till I find out, but I'll be honest. All right. You wouldn't get it since you've been in a relationship for 15 years. Oh, dang. Oh man, how long have I been together with her? Since, I mean, it feels like 15 years, but what's the exact number? I've been dating her since 2015, and the year is 2023. Wow, time flies.
by a short melody in the same tonality.
Okay.
Does this example sound A. major?
That's long, yeah. Oh, you know what's funny is whenever people ask, let's say my wife and I are together, we're meeting someone, "Oh, how long have you two been together?" She immediately just looks right at me. I'm like, hey, how come I always have to answer? Why don't you answer? You know the answer. So I always get put on the spot, and then I'm like counting on my fingers, like, carry the 3, you know?
And happy? Or B. minor?
Dude, that stare emote is one of my favorite better TTV emotes right now. Like Celty and I, it sounds so lame, you know, not to rub in the fact that I've been in a relationship for like 15 years. Is like a lot of times when we're watching Twitch and we see people spamming the stare emote, we'll like look at each other and do the stare, like imitate that emote. Only been since 2015. I know it seems like longer. It's crazy. We've only been married since 2021 as well. So we've only been married a few years. And but it feels longer. It feels like longer.
And sad.
Okay. What do you guys think? That's a minor chord for sure. That has to be minor. Is it an F minor
The
chord?
correct answer is B. minor.
Yeah.
Or sad.
Was it an F minor chord? My ear training is so bad now. I used to be so good at it. Is it? It's an F minor. Yeah, fair. It isn't a minor. You just have to, if the answer is ever minor, you have to just say less than 18.
Question number 12. Same as before, you will first hear a chord followed by a
My anxiety.
short melody in the same tonality. Does this example sound A. major and happy?
Okay.
Or B. minor
Let's hear the
and
chord.
sad?
major, right? They purposely try to trick you in this one. I feel like it wasn't a straightforward regular major chord they played. They played like a variation.
The correct answer is A.
Yeah, it was major. It wasn't just a
and
regular
happy.
major chord. So it was a little bit open. So I think they chose like a pretty
musical
open chord.
phrase or melody
I don't
contains
know.
a dissonance and a consonance or
Uh-oh.
a resolution. You can think of it as tension and release.
Sounds like the
Or
beginning
a
of a love song.
question and an answer.
Yeah, so to me in my head, that's like if I do this to you, if I sing like do re mi fa do re mi fa sol la ti, and I just stop there. Do, there's the resolution, right? Like I keep you on your edge. Do re mi fa sol la ti. Thank you very much. Thank you. Definitely the wrong note. Duh. There we go. Resolution. Edging. Yeah, it's edging basically. Blue balling, edging, whatever you want to call it, right? Wait, Andrew, when was ordinal scale? 2016? It sure was. I'm pretty sure it was 2016. All right. Oh wait, let me back it up.
Answer.
Dun. Okay.
In this example, you will first hear a chord followed by a short melody.
So we're basically gonna say. No, I'm not gonna make the dirty joke. I don't want to get banned.
Does this melody sound A, resolved, like an answer,
Dude, that's so crazy. Yeah.
or B, unresolved,
Been a long time.
like a question?
Shoot. Dun, 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 dun. It ended on the chord it played was a it was like a G. It was a G chord and it ended on a G. So I think it's resolved. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous now.
The correct answer is A, resolved,
Yay!
like an answer.
Okay, so far nothing wrong yet.
Question 14. Similarly, you will first hear a chord followed by a short musical phrase. Does this melody sound A, resolved,
All right, another
like
one.
an answer, or B, unresolved, like a question?
F chord. That's unresolved, I think. Dun, 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 dun. It was like one more note and it would have finished and it would have been an F and it would have been resolved. So I think it's unresolved.
The correct answer is B, unresolved.
Yeah. That one's tough. That was actually a hard one because it didn't sound bad. It just
And
was
finally,
unresolved.
the last question. You will hear 7
Oh, God.
consecutive ascending notes followed by one single note after a 5-second pause. There's a chance this last note could be a repetition of one of the 7 consecutive notes. Is the last note A,
Oh, okay.
repeated, or B, not
Yeah, you're not tone deaf, Jav. Look at that. You can stop saying you're tone deaf. Fair. Oh, yeah, but you misunderstood the question.
repeated?
That was a tough one. Did it end on an E? I think it ended on an E. Am I cheating by pausing and figuring out what note it is? And it played a D. So they're different. That's not repeated. The last note of the scale was an E, and the note they played after was a D, I think. It's either an E or an F at the end, but I think it's an E.
The correct answer is A, repeated.
No. What? No. Wait, let me hear that again. There's no way. I was so confident in that.
The correct answer
You pausing and humming isn't making it easier. Sorry. Wait a minute. That can't be.
The correct answer is A, repeated. The
Okay, yeah.
correct
Oh, wait, I didn't go back far enough. Where's the scale? Play it again. I feel like I got robbed here.
repeated.
Seriously? Wait. You'll hear 7 ascending notes followed by a single note. There's a chance that the last note could be a repetition of... Oh, I thought it was asking is the last note... Okay, I misunderstood the question. Well, I mean, we know the answer now, so I can't really redo it. But I thought they were saying, is the last note the same as the note... The last note of the scale, is that the same as, like, the note they're going to play after? No, it's asking if the note that's played after, is that one of the 7 notes that was played? Well, dang, I wish I could redo it. I wish I hadn't seen the answer, because now... Is it obvious? Okay, I want to hear it again. But I technically got it wrong, whatever. But I misunderstood it. Dang it! I think I still would have gotten it wrong. Yeah, I would have gotten it wrong. I wouldn't have remembered. Yeah, I probably would have said not repeated anyway, because I don't know. I don't think I could have done this one. Like, how would I have known that the last note was one of the previous 7 notes? I mean, I guess you'd have to basically hear the scale and be like, oh, these are each of the notes.
Not repeated.
Let me see. What were each of the notes? There's a C.
Or B. Repeated.
I don't know. Whatever. I got it wrong. I'm salty. I got one wrong. Makes me sad. I do not have exact perfect pitch, I guess. Dang it. So what do I have then? I have imperfect pitch, almost perfect pitch, relative pitch. Is there like... Look, I'm like looking for another test. Like, I don't like this. I don't like this one. I got one wrong. Is there a short one? Wait. Do you have absolute pitch?
Do you have perfect pitch? 10 notes will be played. Each note will be followed by the reveal of its frequency. Pause before the countdown ends to avoid learning the frequency. In between each note and its reveal, audio will be played to try to reset your relative pitch memory. Test starts in
I don't really
3,
fully get it, but we'll see.
2,
Wonder if Celty's secretly watching the stream. No, she has to listen to me all day. Wait, actually, it's after 5, so she could be.
1. Note number 1.
That's a D. D. It's either C sharp D, but I think it's D.
Answer will appear in 3, 2, 1. Note number 1
D,
was
yes.
D, 4th octave.
Oh, okay, well, I don't know what octave it's in. I don't think I can do that.
Note
any
number
relative?
2.
That's an A? Or a G sharp? Wait, G sharp or A? No, it's G sharp, not A. It's G sharp, I want to say. A flat
Answer
slash
will
G
appear
sharp.
in 3, 2, 1. Note number 2
Okay,
was
good.
G
I almost
sharp,
went with A.
3rd octave.
I was almost a half step off.
Note number
Okay.
3.
F. It's got to be an F. Sometimes I mix up E and F, but I think it's F.
Answer will appear in 3, 2, 1. Note number 3
Yeah!
was F, the 6th
Do I really have to
octave.
guess what octave it's in? I literally cannot do that.
Note number 4.
I have no duck strangling clue what these notes are. That's a C, right? That's gotta be a C. What is it, first, second octave or something? I don't know, it's really low.
Answer will appear in 3,
Please be a
2,
C.
1.
No, it was a B! I was wrong! It was so close. They're one note apart. Bum. I thought it was C.
4 was B,
Dang it.
2nd octave.
Okay, that's one wrong. Dang it!
Note
That's
number
a piano.
5.
Is that an F? If I get another one wrong, I'm just gonna rage quit. That's on the left side, yeah.
Answer will appear in 3,
Better not be an E,
2,
because I said F.
1.
It was an
Note
E,
number
wasn't it?
5 was
Oh.
E, 3rd octave.
Oh, I got 2 wrong already. No!
Note
I don't even know what
number
the notes are
6.
called. Are you serious? Is that an F? I mean, I can't even, it just sounds like a...
Answer will appear in 3,
It's like,
2, 1.
I can't tell what that is. It's a
Note
G?
number 6 was G,
That note was
first
so low.
octave.
There's no way, that's 3 wrong. Okay, I'm gonna stop telling people I have perfect
Note
pitch.
number 7.
I have 3 wrong. C sharp. That has to be C sharp.
Answer will appear in 3, 2, 1. Note
Okay.
number 7 was C sharp.
There we go. I
5th
still have 3
octave.
wrong. Man, my pride is hurt.
Note number 8.
Okay, yeah, I don't have perfect pitch. When the note's that low, I'm like, I can't even tell what it is. Maybe B flat? I don't know.
Answer will appear in 3, 2, 1. Note
Oh, it was an
number
A.
8
No,
was A,
I was off
first
by
octave.
I was off by a half step. I thought it was this black key right. Oh, my face is covering it. Wait, how about I thought it was this note here, but it was this note. So I was like half step off. Dang it. Yeah, that crazy music's cool.
Note number 9.
A? Why am I off a half step on everything now?
Answer will appear
I think that's
in
an A,
3,
but I have 4 wrong.
2, 1.
Okay,
Note
that's
number
an A.
9 was A, sixth octave.
Yeah, E minor!
Note number 10.
It's either an E or an F. I want to say F. My gut
Answer
says
will
F,
appear
but it's
in
probably an
3,
E.
2, 1. Note
It was
number
an E, I
10
knew it.
was
I should have
E,
gone with my
second
gut.
octave. Here are the final answers.
No way, I got 5
Number one,
wrong.
D, fourth octave.
So how many
Number
questions
2,
were there?
G, sharp,
Dang.
third octave.
I was a
Number
half
3,
step off.
F, sixth octave. Number 4, B,
Each of the
second
times I was
octave.
wrong, I was
Number
off
5,
by like
E,
1 note.
third octave. Number 6, G, first octave.
No way, did I get a
Number 7, C
50%?
sharp, fifth octave. Number 8, A, first octave. Number 9, A, sixth octave. Number 10, E, second octave.
There were only 10 questions and I got 5 wrong. I failed the perfect pitch test. I do not have perfect pitch. Dang it, I got an ear train, guys. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I think I know why I failed. I don't know if this is too much music jargon, but on my main guitar, not this acoustic one, my main electric one, the white one I play, I have it tuned down half a step. So for you music people, it's tuned down a half step. So whenever I play like a C, it'll actually be playing like a B. Or if I play an E, it'll be playing an E flat. Or if I play an A, it'll actually be playing an A flat. So my ears are probably accustomed to that guitar. But either way, I do not have perfect pitch now. Dang it. I'm halfway to perfect pitch. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Okay. Well, anyways, we're going to go back down and we're going to cook. Let's get back to cooking. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to head downstairs and we're going to finish cooking up our dinner. Hello, check, check. We are back. Oh man, I'm so hungry. All right, well, let's check on this gumbo and let's see how it's looking after sitting here for a while. Has it thickened up? Do I need to thicken it up a little more? It's a little runny. I think I'm gonna have to thicken it just a slight bit. We're gonna add a little bit more butter and flour together. I'm not liking how it's looking right now. So here we go. I'm gonna swap these spots here real quick. Oh, it smells so good, though. I'm back too. Welcome back. Welcome back. Back from the airport. So my gumbo ended up being a little bit too runny. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some more roux. And then we're going to add that in. So, of course, we got to start with a little bit of butter. He made a mess. I sure did. I sure did. All right, here we go. Like all great things, we start with some butter. Now, let's get the heat on. We're gonna add 2 more tablespoons of flour to this mixture. And then once that's browned up, I'm gonna mix that into the gumbo and that should do the trick and thicken it up. He moves fast, it's Lightning McQueen. That's my kitty. Is your cat named Lightning McQueen? That's pretty awesome. I have a nephew who really loves cars. Whenever I think of Lightning McQueen, all I think of is Owen Wilson and all his wow memes. All right, let's get this guy going. We're gonna put 2 tablespoons of flour. Ka-chow. Oh, your kitty's name is Rue. Hey, you got a Rue. Well, a true Southerner. Like and name your kitty after the root. That's actually a cute name. I like that. I really like that. You start a good gravy or a gumbo with a roux. Everything good and tasty starts with a roux. Even curry, like Japanese curry. If you aren't using the plain mix, you start with a roux. Okay, one more tablespoon. This is a lot of. I usually don't use this much flour, but I made so much sauce that I kind of have to. Flour all over me. Aw, thanks. Yeah, dude, no worries. No worries. You should send pictures of your cat in the Discord. I don't think I've ever seen your cat. Okay. Was this enough? So I would normally just throw, like if you did a cornstarch slurry, you could mix that in right away. But I feel like with flour, you don't want to get like a raw flour taste in the mixture, so we're going to cook it out in here a little bit before we mix this into the gumbo. So this wasn't just a little, not quite enough butters, but I didn't want to add any more butters, so I just added a little bit of vegetable oil. We're going to get this nice and brown, and then this mixture is going straight into the gumbo mix. So let's get this nice and toasted up. What, have I not? I'll make sure to remedy that in a bit. Yes, it's against the rules to not send pictures of your animals. If you have pets, please spam the Discord with them. In fact, I should make a separate channel for that because, I mean, on social media, when I'm not watching food videos, I'm pretty sure I'm just looking at animals all the time. I don't have a pet, so let me feel like I have a pet as well. Let me vicariously live through you here. Shit, I spilled. Oopsies. Okay, so we're gonna get this roux nice and browned, and it's going into the mixture. Looks like there's some hot spots on this. And this is the same little Dutch oven I'm gonna be using to cook the fried chicken skin, so now I'm gonna have to wash this after we're done. I have to clean this bad boy off. Yeah, but for now, you can, until we add a pet channel, just throw it into media. Ferret, I would love to see pictures of your cat, and I'll show my wife. I'm allergic to cats as well. It's really sad, because I like cats. I think I wanted a cat before I had a dog when I was little, but then I realized I am allergic. And then also my cat got hit by a truck, so that's beside the point. Okay, turn this down. This is looking pretty nice and browned up. Oh my god, that gumbo smells so good. Okay. Oh shit. Here we go. Where's my other pot holder? I don't want it to burn. Not my smartest idea I've ever had. Okay, I'll put this away for a second. Whoops. We'll mix this back up. Let's see if this thickens it a lot, or a bit. Probably need to get it boiling again so that all that flour can get all absorbed in here. So I'll do that on this other burner, actually. We'll do that off to the side. We'll check on it a little later. Turn this off. Get this boiling. Reduce it down a little bit. It's probably going to be a little too spicy for me now, but it's okay. We're going to be eating this with some rice. I'm just going to boil this uncovered so it also kind of like reduces a little bit as well. I came back and heard truck. Oh, your cat's only a year old? Nice. Oh, you have a turtle? Yeah, you should also send pictures of your turtle. Please do. Did truck coon strike? Wait, you heard a truck? Did I seriously not notice? Did a truck drive by and like my mic picked it up and I didn't even notice it? That's kind of insane. Yeah, this is still a little runny. Put a little too much broth in there. So we'll let that sit on high. So for now, actually, here's a little view of the gumbo. It's a little runny right now, but for now, first things first, I need to wash this cast iron. Let me get this going. This is the cutting board I used earlier. Just need to get this out of the way here. We're gonna clean this guy off so that we can use it for cooking the fried chicken skin. Seeing you came back at the best time. Oh, I thought you said truck. Whoops. Nope. No truck. Let me check on the rice as well. Rice looks good. All right. Ooh, it's so hot. Trying to cool this thing down. Okay. So let's get some soap in here. Just make all the cast iron no soapers a little sad. Sorry. Oh, and then we're going to use the non-metal. We're going to also piss off the non-metal users. I like my cast iron not having the flavor of the previous food I cooked in it. Okay, we're going to rinse all that out. Then we're good to go. Triggered! Ree! You love rice? Dude, I cannot live without rice. Okay, you know what? I asked my wife this question, and we both had trouble answering it. If you could only choose to eat rice or potatoes as your side for the rest of your life, what would it be? Rice or potatoes? And I really don't know, because if I give up rice, I can't have fried rice anymore. If I give up potatoes, I can't eat French fries the rest of my life. You pick rice. Easy rice pick for you. I said rice at first, but then Celty said, are you sure? And then I had to think about it. I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I eat French fries so often, it's a tough call. I think I'd be depressed if I had to lose one. But I mean, I don't know which one I'd actually go with. Okay, this is finally starting to thicken up a little bit. Oh, the gumbo is a good consistency now. Yay! Okay, I'm just gonna cover this now. Yeah, making that little bit more roux actually helped out a bit. Turn that down. And then just throw a lid on it. Sorry, making super loud sounds here. Oh man, I have no idea. No more French fries? You can live without French fries, Jeff? Oh man, you like my potato, but rice is life? I think more people would pick rice, surprisingly. That's a really hard question. That's kind of like a mean question to ask. Like for me, if you ask me if I could only choose between beef and pork the rest of my life, I actually don't know what I'd pick. If I give up pork, I can't eat bacon. If I give up beef, I can't eat hamburgers or steak. I mean, I guess I'd probably have to give up pork. I don't know. Can I really live without bacon? What would I eat with my eggs and potatoes? Can't have sausage. I mean, I guess you have chicken sausage, but it's not the same. You're good with no pork? Dude, you would give up al pastor and carnitas. But carne asada is better. You know what? That's a good point. Good point. That is a very good point. All right, we're taking out the chicken skin that we prepped earlier. And I have some oil in here that I was using the other day. Filtered out. We're gonna heat this oil to 375. Well, you wouldn't be able to eat potatoes either since rice. Oh yeah, you're right, rice over potatoes. Dang. Man, these questions, that's tough. All right, we got some oil in there. Let's get this nice and heated up. I'm gonna get my thermometer like always. Oh yeah, guys, I gotta show you. These are the same thermometer. This one has hardly ever been used. So you can see all the numbers are still on it. Candy thermometer. Sorry, I won't focus. And this one I have used quite a lot. You can even see a reflection off of it. There's no more numbers on it. It's gone through the dishwasher so many times that every number has been burnt off. But because I've deep fried so often, I know that 375 is somewhere around here. So I just wait for it to get up to here, and then we're good to go. So this pot is way too tiny for that thermometer. We're gonna just let that go. And that oil is in the fridge, so it's gonna take a hot second there to get fully up to temperature. Oh, Andrew, are you gonna watch the new Flash movie? I don't know if you saw earlier. Oh, I've been considering it. So, okay, guys, please. I'm someone that has followed the MCU almost religiously all the way up until No Way Home. And then I didn't watch all the new Disney Plus shows for the new Marvel stuff. But I did watch every MCU movie that's come out this phase, like, Shang-Chi, Black Panther, Thor, Guardians. But with DC, I know nothing. And I heard James Gunn is taking over the DC universe. Someone please explain to me like I'm 5. Is the Flash rebooting? Are they making all of the old heroes not canon anymore? Are some staying? Is just the Flash staying? Like what's going on? I've never seen DC. I haven't seen DC since like the 90s because after like Batman Begins, Batman Beyond, all that, I just dropped off. In fact, I was a bigger DC fan than Marvel fan as a kid. Like I would watch the Justice League and the Super Friends when I was a little kid. But yeah, it's so confusing. How many different Batman have we had? How many Supermen have we had? I just totally lost track. In fact, I wasn't even going to get into MCU. I was just kind of not into the superhero thing. But when I saw the first Avengers movie, I was like, okay, this is awesome. I got to go back and watch everything. We got to get you back in. The latest Batman movie, sick. Who was the latest Batman? Was it Robert Pattinson? I don't even know. Like, I saw the guy, what's his name? The Batman from the 80s is in the new Flash movie, right? Yeah, with DC, I am completely out of the loop. You can ask me questions about Marvel, I'll probably know the answer. Robert Pattinson. I remember he had a lot of doubt about him since he was in, he was known for being in Twilight. He was known as the sparkly guy. Was he the werewolf or the vampire? I didn't see Twilight. So I remember people doubted him, but I heard he actually did a good job. The new DC director has made it death more dark. So can you like explain to me like I'm 5, like, is the new Flash movie starting a new DC universe or is it still connected? Like, do I have to go back and watch other stuff, or can I just start from the Flash movie and it's like starting clean there? That's what's kind of throwing me off. Excuse me. That's what's kind of confusing me. Get some water there. Sorry, I never turned Spotify back on. There we go. Now it's back on. It's the craziest thing because I'm playing Spotify off my PC that's streaming, but I don't hear it here. And then if people are watching this on YouTube, I take the music out. So, sorry about that, guys. New Flash is standalone. Is it because Ezra Miller is... Well, I know... I feel like with Ezra Miller, I don't know anything about Ezra Miller except that he did a whole bunch of terrible things. And I heard rumors that they spent a whole bunch of movie on him as the Flash, and the only reason they haven't canceled the movie is they know it's a good movie and they don't want to dump him because that's like a waste of money. But then afterwards, they're probably going to drop him. So I don't know. But this latest Batman is the first in a new series. Oh, really? So wait, oh, okay. So the new Batman is is the new Batman what's starting off the new DC universe? That's what's really kind of confusing to me. We're getting another one sometime in 2025. I need to go on Reddit and go on to the whole Out of the Loop subreddit, or they explain to me like I'm 5 and just be like, what is going on with the DC universe? I want to watch. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. This is not quite at 375, but I think I'm going to put this in anyways because it's going to snap, crackle, and pop. So, let's just go in with one of these guys. So, since the temperature's a little lower, it might be a little less violent. There we go. Got some nice crispy, oh god, chicken skin here. I'm gonna get a little plate for these guys. A little napkin to strain them on. Chicken skin's already unhealthy, so what are we doing? We're deep frying him, making him even more unhealthy. Fried that chicken skin, that's right. Do you have HBO Max? I do. I sure do. A lot of the newer DC stuff, I think, is starting a new universe. Okay, I see. I see. Oh man. Don't worry, at the very end, guys, I will take a bite out of this chicken skin and you will hear the glorious crunch. Oh god. I have this pretty cool contraption. Since I deep fry a lot, and I don't want to just throw the oil out every time, I have this whole thing. I don't have the strainer above it right now. Where is it? Pretty much, you pour the oil through this, and it gets out all the little bits and crumbs. And then once the oil cools, then I can store it in a glass jar or something, so I can reuse it for later. This oil was used probably twice. I made some fries the other day, and another day I made some chicken tenders in it. So good. Okay, the other side just needs to cook a little more. This guy's almost done here. Yeah, it's more grungy and dark. That's cool. And Henry Cavill's out, right? Which is really unfortunate, because actually I quite liked his look. He looks, when I see him, I see Superman, you know? A lot more suspenseful tones and just overall more adult, overall more of adult-like. So what about The Rock? Is he still in as Black Adam, or is he out after this? I'm just curious to who from the previous movies are still going to be around and who is gone. Is it all just a fresh new slate? Okay, this is probably done. Yeah, that's definitely done. So we'll let this guy cool down. Take a bite at the end. Now we got one more piece of chicken skin. Get this nice and fried up. I don't want it to cook awkwardly. Here we go. Woo! I wonder if it would be less violent if I cut holes in it or something, because I know that air gets trapped underneath, and that's kind of why it's splattering. Or at least I think that's why it's splattering. Oh yeah, let me get a few seconds of it like just popping. There we go. All right. Looking good. Got to get that for the TikTok. That was really good. They also made a new Shazam movie, but the first one was definitely more comedy and lighthearted. You know, when I saw the trailer for Shazam, it didn't interest me. I heard it was good, but I was like, is it worth going to the movie theater and getting some overpriced popcorn? I don't know. Yeah, how did you feel about it, Singy? You weren't sold either? Oh, I mean, I think that after watching Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, Spider-Man No Way Home, after that, I'm like, I don't know if I can watch superhero movies anymore. They were so good. You're just a DC fanboy, though? Hey, man, if you like it, you like it. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's see. Now that it's not popping like crazy anymore, let me get capture another sound bite of it. All right. I think this is pretty good to go. No, not quite. Needs to darken a little more. Guys, potato starch is the secret. It looks so beautiful. After this, we're just basically going to plate everything up, and then we're going to be good to go. Actually, you know what? This is looking good. Ow! Shit. Oh, God. All right, we got chicken skin. Still sizzling. Can you hear that sizzle? I prefer DC over Marvel in general. I didn't care about Marvel when I was growing up, but the MCU was actually what got me into Marvel at all. I mean, I played Marvel vs. Capcom, and that was all I knew about Marvel. Okay. Here we go. Here is the chicken skin. Not the best lighting. Okay, but now let's take a look at the gumbo. It's been kind of sitting there while this was going. Ooh, that is heavy. I made way too much, I'm pretty sure. It looks great. Let me turn on this other camera. It's definitely more sinister. I know it just fits what I look for in hero movies. You know, just those darker tones. Oh yeah, because the MCU is kind of lighthearted, to be honest. Here we go. I thought that was going to be a lot smoother. Where's the gumbo? Here's the gumbo. We got the gumbo right here. All right, I'm going to do one last taste test before I plate this, just to make sure it doesn't taste completely terrible. of the sauce at least. I don't want it to be too salty because there's sausage in this, and this is going to provide a lot of the saltiness. The consistency is actually really good. I think it's a little too runny, but I think that's because it's in the pot, like a really hot pot. So once it kind of cools down while we're sitting and eating it, I think it'll be just the right consistency. I don't know, can you guys see it? That's really good. I probably put a little, oh wow, a slight bit of spicy in there. All right, time to plate. So what we're gonna do, I wish I had square bowl, or I mean, I wish I didn't have square bowls, because the bowls we're using are these. But I'm gonna shape the rice into this, so we get a nice cup of rice in the middle, and we'll put some gumbo all around it. Here we go. So first, let's start with some rice. Okay, so about half the rice is gonna be for me, half for my wife. It's probably way too much rice, and we're probably not gonna finish it, but it's okay. Better than starving. Okay, got rice. First things first, let me swap over to this camera. We got our empty bowl. Got rice stuffed into here. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Now, we're just gonna get some gumbo in here. Let's start with like a couple pieces of chicken. Oh, and there's some sausage in there too. So I want to make sure there's some chicken in it. And then now I'm gonna get this ladle, get some of that chicken, some of that sausage and vegetables and sauce. Put that around the edges. And I just realized there was something I forgot to do. This is supposed to be topped with green onions, and I never cut the green onions. Okay, that's probably a little too much sauce, but you know what? It's all right. I'm a piggy. I can eat it. It's cool. All right. So we have one more thing of prep to do. Let's get to working on some green onions for a nice garnish. No green onions yet. Well, don't worry, we will have green onions. I just meant that I didn't do it just yet, but we are throwing green onions on there. I refuse to eat my gumbo without some nice green onions. I bought some especially for this occasion. All right, so before we wrap things up, this is how it's looking so far. But yeah, as you can see, it's just missing the green onion topping. So let me just get the cutting board. Just throw everything out of the way here. We're gonna get some green onions sliced up. We like a lot of green onions here. So I'm gonna get a good chunk of these guys. Maybe like half this bunch. Probably use about half of this. Yay, green onions! Can't live without this stuff. It's so good. Okay, yeah, this is a lot, but you know what? I think we're gonna eat it all, so let's do it. I have to get a new knife now though, because the other knife already, I cut up chicken with it. Just gonna give these guys a good little rinse. Oh, I can just use a pair of scissors. There we go. A little easier. All right, do I have the right camera on? I do. All right. Beautiful green onions. I got some nice kitchen shears here. Sorry, I'm a little sloppy here. And I stopped talking for a second just so I could get that nice ASMR. All right. Actually, this isn't making as much as I thought it would. It might be just the right amount here. Okay, just a little bit more green onion. I want to use up as much of this as possible. I'm not going to get into the white section, but I want to get a little more. I'm a little greedy here. Probably just use a tad bit more. Okay. After this, I'll probably stop. Okay. Now, here we go. Let's top this with some green onions. Is that beautiful or what? All right. Now the moment of truth, right? We're gonna try a bite of this beautiful gumbo with some chicken skin. All right, so here, oh, let me just turn this camera off. All right, we'll start with the chicken skin. That's delicious. It's bussin'. Am I too old to say bussin'? Okay, but now let's try the gumbo. Try a little bit of the sausage with some rice, green onions, some of the sauce. Oh man, it's not the most beautiful thing. Yeah, it's too hard to show it. Looks amazing. Thank you, man. Dude, you're making it that. I actually really am. There's stuff all over the floor. That is so good. Yeah, and the rice helped. When I was tasting it directly, it was a little bit too spicy for me, but now that I'm eating it with rice, it's actually fine. So my wife's probably gonna say it's not spicy enough, but for me, it's just right. Let's try a little bit of chicken, some rice in the sauce. It is hot. Oh my goodness, that is so good. Wow. Yeah, there's still a slight kick to it. I kind of failed with the non-spicy. It's more like a, well, I guess it's still not spicy. It's more medium. Save me some. I gotta save you a bite. All right. Well, anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for today's stream. I'm sure that Salty's dying for dinner now. But yeah, just thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Next week, maybe we'll take a break from the cooking stream, do a little bit of just chatting, some reacting again, maybe some Mario Kart, we'll see. Yeah, if you guys have pets, like I was saying to Ferret, send pictures of them in the Discord. Throw them in there. I want to see them. Thanks so much for the stream. Dude, thanks for coming. I really appreciate you guys coming here. It's a lot of work setting up, tearing down these cooking streams. It's a lot more effort than, just sitting and playing a game. Not that it's, easy to stream playing a game, but it's a lot of work to do this. So, it makes me happy to see you guys showing up and having fun. So, yeah, just thank you so much. I'll see you guys next week. And, yeah, that's it. See you next time. Thank you.